This is why I'm doing this. I don't want to miss this. I'm gonna sit down for a second here. All right, I'm gonna tell you a story. I get people all the time that ask me, why do you like Disneyland so much? Some people hate this place. Sometimes it's hot, like today it's crowded. You can definitely think of reasons not to like it. But there's a lot of reasons why we do like it. Back in when I got married to Candace, one wife, she was 19, I was 21. We got married young. And we'd been high school sweethearts, and we were young. Looking back, we wish we probably wouldn't have been married so young, but that's how it is. And so we were poor. We couldn't afford to go to Hawaii or something like that on a honeymoon. And I think we got this little magazine from Getaway Today or something, if they were even around back then. I think they were. But we bought our honeymoon package. It was a 2-day, 3-night Disneyland trip. Not at the Disneyland Hotel, at a Good Neighbor Hotel. It was probably right next door to the Disneyland Hotel. And this thing was not real nice. It's been tore down, and the Paradise Pixar Pier Hotel sits where it used to sit now. And times were different back then. We got our whole Disneyland package, hotel, everything. I think it was like $600 or something like that, or maybe even less. It was like the cheapest thing we could find to do actually at the time, which is kind of funny because if you said cheap thing to do is to go to Disneyland, that's not so much the case. So we came here on our honeymoon, and obviously that had some magical memories. And then ever since our kids were young, I remember bringing my oldest daughter here, and she was 1 year old, and my mom and dad were here. And so there's some core memories of probably one of the last times with my dad at Disneyland. And there's a picture of him holding her on his shoulders, and that's become a real special memory. I still remember things about that trip. We kind of been here throughout the years. Back in, what was it? Oh my gosh, when was it? There was a time, I think it was 2008 or something. We got the Bush tax rebate or something, and we had like 5 kids, so we got like, I don't know, a couple $1,000s or something like that back. And an annual pass was $259 per person, and we got an annual pass, and for the whole family with that one rebate. And that kind of became our place. It kind of became something we do. Everyone's got something. Some people have boats, some people have cabins, some people have, they go to Hawaii, they have timeshares, they have this, that, or the other. People spend their money on all sorts of different activities. Disneyland has been our one thing. It's a place where we've made memories, a place where the kids have kind of grown up here, coming here. But back when they were really little, we couldn't do that. I mean, we're fortunate. I definitely consider ourselves lucky and fortunate to be able to come here. And there were times we couldn't afford to. We drove over to Kanab, Utah to hang out with my sister-in-law and brother-in-law for the weekend, and we literally drove this broken down old van over there, and we'd rent a movie at the old rent a movie place, and on a VHS tape, and eat some hot dogs and let the kids play, and that was a vacation. So I've been on both sides, and we're not rich or anything, but we've been able to figure out ways to scrimp and save and bring the family here. So it's become kind of special to us, and I don't want to miss it. That's one of my reasons why. I did a whole video called the Real Why, and there were some more emotional, deeper reasons in that video. You can go check that out if you want to. But there also has to be some practical reasons and maybe some more worldly things. And one of my goals is to be here. I love it. I love it here. I love everything about it. I love this. I love sitting. I'm sitting on a bench right now watching people. I love this. I could do it all day. I like being in the park. I like the music, the sounds, the atmosphere, the food, which is not really good, but still love the food. Love the rides, love the shows, love the attractions. We love every part of the theme park. We're not just coming here, and it's not just any amusement park. There's a big difference between Disneyland as a theme park and then other amusement parks. So there's a lot of things coming. Josh tomorrow just took over as the president of Disney. Man, I want to be around for 10 years, 15 years. I want to see if that guy can turn it around. There's a lot of complaints about certain aspects of the Disney company and the theme parks, and there's a lot of stuff on the plate that I want to be here for. A lot of things are being remodeled, refurbished, redone. The whole Eastern Gateway project, new rides and attractions that are coming to both here and Disney World. I'd like to be able to take Candace and go to Japan and go to Tokyo Disneyland and Disney Sea. Someday it'd be great to go to Shanghai Disney, go to Disneyland Paris as part of those vacations. I think that'd be awesome. That's definitely stuff that's on the bucket list. So I have reasons, and this weekend, even this weekend here, man, I'm trying to stay away from food and snacks and everything. Like, I've done pretty good. I'll report on it tomorrow, but it's been difficult. You kind of go through a range of emotions, and I read people's comments, and some people are really supportive, and some people are like, why would you do that? Or some people are like, you're basically stupid and look like you're 73, and you just got to ignore the haters. And but I want to be here. I want to be around. I want to experience this with my grandkids. We have little baby Cohen with us, and it's so awesome to see him just absolutely loving it. He's just literally eating it up. And he's only 7 months old, but man, you can tell he's a little happy guy. So anyway, I want to be here to experience this. And I want to be able to keep up with the kids, with the grandkids. I want them to be happy. My dad checked out way too early, and he missed on a lot of these moments and opportunities. And so I want you to know I am taking this serious, and I'm doing my best to stay good and to keep forging ahead. I think I've had a solid first week. I'll travel home tomorrow, and then we'll weigh in Tuesday morning and see what's happened. So anyway, I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone being here with me. Appreciate the support, the comments, the community that we're building. And anyway, I hope you will stick around, subscribe, whatever you want to do. But it's been a pleasurable experience so far. And anyway, thanks a lot. Look forward to more in the future, and we'll see you tomorrow. Dude out.